Hey everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to make a super quick and easy vegan strawberry ice cream that's 100% sugar-free. So let's get to it! In my double bottom pot I have 180 grams of strawberry puree, and to that I'm adding 15 grams of glucose syrup. I prefer to use some glucose syrup here because this ice cream has a rather dry texture and the glucose prevents it from over-crystallizing. And to give it a touch of sweetness but not too much, only 50 grams of xylitol. Bring the ingredients to a gentle simmer, stirring at all times, and when you notice bubbles breaking the surface, cut the heat. Keep stirring the puree for another minute or so, and then add 20 grams of margarine or any vegan butter you prefer. Keep stirring gently until the margarine melts, and then you can add a teaspoon of orange blossom water. You see, orange blossom water goes exceptionally well with strawberries. But if you don't have it, you can also use a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Just stir well and the flavor base for this ice cream is done. Now pour the strawberry puree into a larger bowl and add 300 milliliters of very cold, unsweetened oat milk. This cools the puree right away. Stir very well until your mixture is homogeneous. And when you have a homogeneous reddish pink liquid that looks like this, it's time to refrigerate it for 30 minutes. After that, whip up 300 milliliters of very cold vegan whipping cream to a soft peak. On low speed, this shouldn't take longer than a minute. If you whip it up too firm, it'll be more difficult for you to get the ice cream into the machine. Before churning, the ice cream should have the consistency of a pourable mousse. Now get the strawberry milk out of the fridge and give it a good stir. Add about a third of the softly whipped cream to the strawberry milk. Once you added about a third of the whipped cream, start stirring with the spatula, and when you have a lumpy mixture, switch to the whisk. You're gonna have to alternate between the spatula and the whisk at all times to ensure a perfectly homogeneous result. Then you can add all of the remaining whipped cream at once and start folding it in. It's easier if you start like this. Then you can switch to a whisk, and then it's gonna be back to the spatula. In this case, the whisk saves you a lot of time, but the spatula is also necessary to make sure that the mixture is homogeneous, so make sure you scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl. And when your mixture looks like this and there are no lumps left, set the bowl aside for a minute and get your ice cream machine ready. Churn the vegan strawberry ice cream according to the manufacturer's instructions. My machine takes about 30 minutes for this recipe. Because plant-based fats have a lighter consistency, the ice cream almost doubles in volume. I froze a glass casserole so the ice cream doesn't melt when I put it in. Look at that beautiful, moussey consistency. And while I get it into the casserole, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Because it's so light and airy, some of it will freeze on the walls of the bowl, and you're gonna have to get it out like this. It'll result in a brittle mixture, but if you stir it and fold it just a little bit, it'll be okay. Then level your sugar-free vegan strawberry ice cream with the back of your spatula, wipe the casserole clean if you made a mess like I did, and then freeze it for 6 hours. I wouldn't recommend keeping it in the freezer for longer than that because of the low fat content. And here it is after 6 hours in the freezer. As you scoop it out, what you'll notice is that it seems to be a little bit dry and brittle. But by the time you're done scooping, the texture becomes very pleasantly creamy. Even though this ice cream is a pale pink, it's bursting with strawberry flavor. And that beautiful orange blossom aroma? Well, you have to try it. Until next time, dessert lovers!